angle. I need my iPad. What did I do with it? This video was supposed to be done on Wednesday, but if you read the description, I was busy. And then yesterday I had to go in and get my new debit card since the other one got a fraud on it. Someone used it, and we had to make sure that was true, and it was. So we're gonna do the halloweentown version. I actually have 2 other videos I gotta film. I just now remembered. I'm going to film the other video here in a minute where I'm going to be doing, if you guys don't follow Bradley Stephen Perry, who played Gabe Duncan in Good Luck Charlie, he has a YouTube channel where he does cooking stuff with his dad. His dad's real name is Eric, but on screen it was Bob. So I'm going to be doing a reunion because his dad and his younger daughter, which is Mia, his dad and Mia, not his dad, but Eric, Bob Duncan, and his daughter Charlie haven't seen each other in over 10 years, and they did a reunion, and it's blowing all over the internet. So give me a second while I clean out my cereal bowl. Crap. I know you guys can't see me because I don't even have the curtains open or the lights on. Okay, let me open up my curtains. I still haven't finished this witch's brew. I gotta get it done. I have things I gotta do this weekend. So, and then I have a few Christmas presents that I'm going to be doing. So I need to turn on my lights because otherwise you guys can't see me. So I will be doing a video here in the kitchen later of showing you all of, needless, let's say, like all the items that I got. I don't know why that's there. This will be the last podcast for this week. So yeah. I'm going to have you guys sitting like that for a second. While I grab it out. I am slowly getting better at holding this. My phone's not at a full charge. It's only not even halfway, but I have to get these videos done because I've started working on my music video. It is so far turning out really good. I haven't done my part yet. I'm only doing pictures of the certain parts of the music video. I was going to show you the full song today, but I'm like, why don't you just wait until the full song? Okay. So, let's look up backstory of halloweentown. Let's see here. I have no idea what this one is. This is the show. Okay. Backstory of halloweentown. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today, but okay, here we go. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what is halloweentown and then talk about exactly, we're going to go into it. But first, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about it. So I'm recommending watching every show or movie before you watch this because I could be giving some very good information away. Halloweentown is a film. Halloweentown is a 1998 Disney Channel original movie, directed by Joanne Drahan. The first installment in Halloweentown series starring Debbie Reynolds, Kimberly J. Brown, I can't speak, Joey Zimmerman, and Judith Ho. And it also stars Emily Roski. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I said your name, Emily. I'm sorry. It is the 4th Disney Channel original movie. The 4th Disney Channel original movie? Sorry, my ice machine is making noise. It centers on Marty, who on her 13th Halloween learns she's a witch, discovers a secret portal to a transfer and is transported to Halloweentown, a magical place where ghosts and ghouls, witches, and werewolves live apart from the human world. But she soon finds herself battling wicked warlocks, evil curses, and endless surprises. So that is what the movie Halloweentown is. So let's get actually right into the actual backstory of the the movie. So first we're going to be talking about the plot today. There is a lot to talk about. Accordingly, this is an actual movie. So, the plot. Single mother. Gwen Piper refuses to let her kids, Marnie, Dylan, and Sophie, go out on Halloween. Gwen's mother, Aggie, shows up for her annual Halloween visit. The children are happy to see Aggie than Gwen is. I can definitely see why. Okay? As Aggie openly encourages the children to get more involved in Halloween, Aggie and Gwen are secretly witches, but Gwen is determined to live a normal life as a mortal instead. So, if you don't know, in the movie, Marty wants to go out for trick-or-treating, but her mom says, no, I'm not going to tell you until you're older. And she says, oh, you've been telling me that for years. But what she doesn't know it yet, but she does know it in later on. She doesn't know that she's a witch, and her mom's a witch, and her grandma's a witch. But later on, when they go to Halloweentown, she figures out that she's a witch because she's like, no wonder why I'm a witch. There's been secret things happening. And the reason why they also been keeping it a secret is because of her younger sister Sophie, which is also a witch. But her brother Dylan is a warlock. So, and I just did a video on YouTube of pretty much most of the cast. Actually, yeah, most of the cast. Debbie Reynolds ain't here, which is sad. I mean, it'd be cool to do an actual 4th movie, but Grammel ain't there to do it. So, that's pretty sad. She died, I think she died in 2013. She died not many years after the 4th movie, which came out in 2006. Okay. But her mother, Gwen Piper, which is the 3 siblings' mother, she wants to live a normal life. She tells her mom, hey, I want to live a normal life. You know? But Grandma comes and does really cool, fun things, but what she doesn't know is, it's going to talk about it here in a few minutes, but she has a bag and does all this Halloween stuff, and she wants her grandkids to be involved in Halloween, but her mom doesn't, because her mom is a witch, and so is her mom, and so is her daughter and her other daughter, and her son is a warlock. So, I mean, I could definitely see why her kids are that, because her mom was. And then if your grandma was a witch, or if your grandma was a witch and then your mom is a witch, most likely you might get it. You know when your mom and dad have a kid, there's certain parts of you that you have of your mom, and there's certain parts of you that you have of your dad. Sometimes some people say, oh, you look more like your mom than you do your dad. Like me. I look just like my mom. And my nephew looks just like my brother. You know? And they always told my brother and say, hey, you know what? You have a mini-me. And that is a mini-me of him. So, I'm going to try to do all the videos today and get them all done up. What are you doing? Okay, so let's just continue. I'm going to try to do this one not too quick, but then I don't want to make it, too quick. Now, the cast in this movie is Debbie Reynolds, Judith Ho, Kimberly J. Brown, Joey Zimmerman, Emily Roski, Phil Van Dyke, and Robin Thomas. The movie is 84 minutes long. The budget is $4.4 million. Now, I did not talk about the second or third movie. We're talking about the first movie. Now, if you want me to, I can, on Monday and Tuesday, I can go over the second and third movie if you really want me to. I just did the first one. If you want me to go over the second and third one, let me know. I'm not going to really go over the fourth one because Marnie, played by Kimberly J. Brown, ain't in it. And when I go over the second one, I will talk about her love life and who she's dating. She's not dating anymore. She's physically married. So, yeah, when I'm done here, I'm going to charge my phone up again. And then I'm going to, what other video was I going to film? Oh, I was going to film that Good Luck Charlie video. That's only going to take about 10 minutes, which ain't that long. And then I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to get everything ready out here while I'm filming that. And then I am going to film my next video after that, and then I'll do my music video, and then hopefully by noon I should be done. So hopefully I can make this, not just this video short, but all my other videos short. I want to get this done by at least 9:20. So I have technically 10 minutes to go and do this and stuff. So yes, I do use my phone. I'm using my phone currently for right now. Give myself a rub. That kind of feels good. Okay. Aggie reads the children bedtime. I can't speak. Hold on. I can't speak. Aggie reads the children a bedtime story called Halloweentown about a mystical place where witches, vampires, and monsters live in peace away from mortals. Sophie points out a drawing of a witch in the book that resembles Marnie. Aggie does nothing to stop Marnie from imagining such a thing. Gwen and Aggie get into an argument as Marnie eavesdrops. If you don't know what eavesdrop is, so if my mom and dad was in the kitchen, so let me show you. So if my mom and dad was in this kitchen over here, and I'm lurking around the thing, I'm like this. And then I wait, and then I go do what I gotta go do. That is what the word eavesdrop means. It means you're eavesdropping on whatever is going on. It doesn't have to be your parents, it could be your siblings, whoever it is, You're eavesdropping. She eavesdropped, and she saw. After she saw what she saw, she went up to Dylan and said, oh, blah, 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 grandma turn, blah, 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 blah. and all that, you know? I'm not going to really go into detail about that. I don't really want to give too much away because you have to watch the movie to really understand. Okay? Please watch the movies when I do these because I am giving away a lot of information that you might not know about the movie. And when you watch it, you're gonna really know it. Okay? So please watch the movie. It's not that hard. Okay. Gwen is angry that her mother encouraged the children to enjoy Halloween and insists Marty will be raised as a mortal, like her father was, and not a witch. Aggie wants to train Marty before she turns 13, as at this point, without training, she would lose her powers. Aggie then asks Gwen for help. Citizens of Halloweentown have been disappearing, while Gwen suggests the missing have simply moved. So, the reason why Aggie came is so she can have her daughter help her in Halloweentown. Ow. Because her citizens are disappearing. But then Gwen says, Mom, it's called moving. And then Aggie believes that foul play is involved. And then Aggie's like, no, I need help. And she doesn't ask for help. That's when Marty goes to Halloweentown on the bus and then tries to help her grandma. And then, sooner or later, her mom finds out that her kids are gone and said, Grandma? But Grandma didn't take the kids. Marnie went with her by herself, and then Dylan came. We didn't know that Sophie came until the bus left Halloweentown. It's definitely a little bit of a weird movie at first because it's an old movie. It's a 90s movie, so it's kind of old, but it's a good movie. I am not a person that's into that scary crap. I'm not into, the movie Halloween with Michael Myers or anything with clowns or anything like that. Or Friday the 13th. I'm into movies about witches and stuff. Obviously, I'm a Disney person. So, I love Hocus Pocus and Halloweentown. I don't have anything that is that is Halloweentown related, but I'm going to. I do have something that I have here that is Hocus Pocus themed, but I can't show you because I'm going to do a video about it. So, if you wonder why there's 3 videos going out today, it's because I'm going to get them done before the weekend. I want to have the weekend done so I won't have to worry about really filming videos. So, yeah. Okay. Now, where were we? We were at the part where they were telling each other not to tell her. When Aggie leaves to return home, Marnie and Dylan covertly follow her. They see Aggie getting on a magical bus and sneak onto it and arrive in Halloweentown. Marnie and Dylan realize that Sophie had snuck on the bus with them. The 3 begin looking for Aggie, which is their grandma, and are approaching by Calabar, the mayor of Halloweentown, who gets them a cab driven by Benny, a skeleton, who tells corny jokes. The children find their grandmother's mansion, and Aggie decides not to take them back to their home immediately. And she says she will start Marnie witch training, but has to take care of the bad thing first. In her cauldron, a vision of a hooded figure appears, laughing manically. She says she must activate Merlin's talisman with a spell and potion to defeat the evil creature. Now, what she doesn't know is the evil creature is Calabar. Calabar is the actual mischievous creature that wants Merlin's talisman. Falling to light the talisman with instant portion, Aggie takes the children to town for ingredients. The family encounters Luke, a goblin who made a handsome human by a shadow creature. He makes a clumsily pass at Marnie, which she turns down. Gwen arrives in Halloweentown to receive. I had a couple hiccups and now my eyes are watering. To retrieve the children and Marnie's objection. Gwen cannot find the other bus back to the mortal world and sees the mayor for help. She is shocked to see that the mayor is Calabar, an ex-boyfriend of hers. However, Calabar leaves to handle another problem, but says he'll help when he returns. Gwen and her children see Aggie walking somewhere with Luke. Sensing Aggie might be in trouble, they follow Luke and her in an abandoned movie theater. Hold on. I think it is raining. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna knock something over. If it is raining, I can't see. I think so. We have a puddle outside. The only thing that I can do is just go outside and see. So I'm gonna go outside and see. Well, if it is raining, it's just like mist. So, you're not going outside right now. You were just outside about an hour ago. Come on. You don't need to poop every time. And yes, I have to vacuum again. I have those weird things on the floor. Ugh, I'm done with cleaning them up. Okay. Aggie meets the hooded demon in the theater, where the missing Halloween citizens have been frozen in time. So, those are where the characters are going. Okay. Aggie declines to give the talisman to the demon. Gwen and the children enter the theater as Luke rushes out in fear. The demon freezes Gwen and Aggie. The children escape to obtain the necessary ingredients of the hair of a werewolf, the sweat of a ghost, and a vampire's fang to make the potion that will activate the talisman. They then realize they must place the talisman in a large jack-o'-lantern in the center of the town to defeat the demon. Now, I did do a pumpkin carving thing on Wednesday where I actually made the actual Halloweentown pumpkin from the movie Halloweentown. And then I did do the Main Street Mickey Mouse, and then yesterday it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. I didn't film it because my mom was home at the time and I just didn't want to. Anyway, she was on the phone with people talking about my credit card and yeah, it's just a mess. When they arrive to install it, the demon appears to relieve himself as Calabar, who is bitter than Gwen married a human instead of him. He tries to persuade the townspeople to join him in taking over the mortal world. With Luke's help, Marnie climbs out of the jack-o'-lantern and tries to place a talisman inside, but Calabar casts a spell to freeze her. But as she passes out, Marnie drops the talisman inside the jack-o'-lantern, which causes it to illuminate. This unfreezes her and everyone trapped inside the theater and weakens Calabar. The children are reunited with their mother and grandmother. Calabar retains the talisman and says he will use it to become the ruler of both mortal and magical world. Dylan is revealed to have magical powers and joins Gwen, Aggie, and his sisters in defeating Calabar. Luke is restored to his goblin appearance receives a kiss from Marnie on the cheek. Aggie decides to stay in the mortal world to spend more time with her grandchildren, and Aggie and Gwen decide to train Marnie as a witch, and they get on the bus and blast off to the mortal world. That is the movie. There's a lot of parts in there that you don't know. You just have to watch the movie to know. Okay? Here is the cast. I think we're pretty much done. We're almost done. So it'll be about 9:30. Kimberly J. Brown as Marnie Piper, a 13-year-old witch of a Cromwell family and the main protagonist. Debbie Reynolds as Splendor Agatha Aggie Cromwell, a witch from Halloweentown who is the mother of Gwen and the grandmother of Marnie, Dylan, and Sophie. Judith Ho as Gwen Piper, an overprotected mother of Marnie, Dylan, and Sophie, and the daughter of Agatha. Zoe Zimmerman as Dylan Piper, Marnie's 12-year-old brother who is a warlock of the Cromwell family. Emily Roski as Sophie Piper, Marnie's 7-year-old sister who is a witch of the Cromwell family. Phil Van Dyke as Luke, a 13-year-old goblin who is under Calabar's spell that turns into a human to make him look handsome. Robin Thomas as Calabar, the mayor of Halloweentown and the main protagonist, who consider plans for the humans. Judith M. Ford as Harriet, a witch of a friend of Aggie. Oh, that one friend that she meets when she gets off the bus. Okay. Kenneth Coe as Hip, sales creature, an unspecified creature who sells witches' brooms. Hank Cartwright and Tom Hitt, a two-headed man, a worker Halloween bus station who heads blicker with each other. Johnny Unsliger, I'm sorry, I'm saying these words wrong. I know I say that in every video, but I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the words right. As a ghost at Halloweentown's fitness center whose sweat is secretly claimed by the Cromwells. Sherilyn Lawson as vampire dentist patient, an untamed vampire who removed teeth is secretly claimed by the Cromwells. Not DW, I'm thinking of Arthur. J.W. Crawford as a dentist creature who pacifies on vampire fangs. Michael Patrick Elgin as Werewolf, a werewolf hairstylist whose hair is simple is secret claimed by the Cromwells. Reno Ramona as the voice of Benny, a skeleton taxi driver. Those are all the cast members that are in the Pacific movie. Now we're into the development. Steve White was the head of the NBC movies and miniseries department of the 1970s and 1980s. In 1986, White left the company to establish his own production company, Steve White Entertainment. The Wonderful World of Disney has been airing on NBC since 1988. Was a sought-after property, and NBC wanted to return to the network. NBC agreed to resell us the rights of NBC on the condition of the Walt Disney Television production 6 movies for the NBC in return. In 1991, Sherry Singer, senior vice president of the top movies for Walt Disney Television, was associated to collaborate with White on movies to fulfill the contract with NBC. After working together, they began dating in 1993. Singer and White married. White shared a comment with the singer from his daughter, "I don't know where to go with this, but my daughter said to me, 'Dad, where do all the creatures from Halloween go to the rest of the year when it's not October 31st?' Dub Halloweentown. The concept which pitched to NBC as part of the movie deal, and the network green light to the project. With the green light, Singer and White approached songwriter Paul Bimmerman, a writer and script. Bimmerman took the inspiration from his own life and used the names of his children, Marty, Dylan, and Sophie, as the protagonists. That's pretty cool. The first draft of the film was gendered towards an adult democratic. In 1994, the script was presented to NBC, and the network decided to pass the project. Singer ended up leaving the Walt Disney Company at the end of January 1994. In 1997, Singer and White established Singer/White Entertainment and returned the idea of halloweentown. The dual pitch for it to Disney Channel, who established passed on the project as well. The exclusive at the network changed their mind after they aired Under Wraps, which was well reserved. The network returned to Singer/White Entertainment, and the film was redeveloped into a more children's film, which I like personally better. In 2008, interview with Insider, director Dwayne Duran revealed the film was presented to him as a $20 million to $30 million project, but the budget ended up being a $4 million. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. Now we're talking about pre-production. After Kimberly J. Brown was cast as Marnie, artists used a photo of her to create the Halloween book prop. The image of a witch flying across the page needed to resemble the actress. The ending of the film featured Marnie traveling deep into ancient forest to place the talisman. With each step, the character was supposed to grow older and deeper into the forest she went. To make up department took a life mask of Kimberly J. Brown and make a different protagonist to age Marnie. To make the process was complete, the ending was rewritten, and Marty placing the talisman in the jack-o'-lantern. And I actually kind of like that one, because they actually light up the pumpkin every year in halloweentown. And you know what? It's still really successful. I mean, it's not as successful as Hocus Pocus, but it's still up there as it as well. Filming. Halloweentown was filmed in St. Helens, Oregon, and Scripps, Oregon, from May to June 1998. Across 24 days, the non-hill Riverview bed and breakfast St. Helens was used for additional shots of Angus Cromwell's Halloween home. The voice of the skeleton Benny was added to in post-production. As a result, the actors were were performing opposite a voiceless animatronic. While filming a dance scene in the theater, Debbie Reynolds pulled a muscle. Singer recalled Reynolds saying, "You know what? I've been doing this for years and years. I've danced and pulling muscles in pain, and I'm not going to hold production up." Singer went on to say how impressive it was for young actresses to set to see what a real work ethic was. The final scene shot during film was a Marnie and Aggie flying. The flying scene took a day to film, capturing the actors in front of a blue screen. Now we are pretty much done, but we're going to talk about this sequel. Okay. Complex Magazine ranked Halloweentown as number 9 on its the 40 best Disney Channel original movies list. Katie Henley for BuzzFeed called the first 3 movies one of the best things about Halloween. Now here are the sequels. Halloweentown was followed by 3 sequels. Halloweentown 2, Calabar's Revenge in 2001, Halloween High 2004, and the return of Halloweentown in 2006. People have asked for them to do more. But if you want me to do another video of me talking about Halloween 2, Calabar's Revenge, and Halloween High, let me know. It's 9:31. I told you somewhere around 9:30, so only 1 minute passed, which that's okay. Well, I'm gonna go now. I have other videos I gotta film. I actually have a video that I filmed like a month and a half ago, but I deleted it because it was too long of a video. It was about like a 45-minute video, so I deleted it, and I'm gonna find all the items and I'm going to re-film it. Oh, I landed a 1, 1, 1, 1.